Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of very millstone. They're doing their well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the elected, the Lord third. Shalom. This is Brother Dawadaf from G Mr. Troy Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Today I want to do a video based off this post on YouTube. Alright, posted by the brother Rawai La Yasharala Yahushai. I think the rest is coming back, if I'm not mistaken. And it says, demonic times, man. No father in the home, I bet. Raised by a single mother, but this will still be blamed on black men. And it says, so sad. Salakia. So sad and heartbreaking. Girl records her 14-year-old friend sniffing cocaine in the school restroom. You can obviously see it's an N-dub, you know. I'm not going to play the video for obvious reasons, you know, but maybe I'll link this in the description box below if you actually want to check that out, you know. And, wow. You know, it's sad. The only thing left for them is a reset, to be honest. You know, let's go to Jeremiah. I think it's 4. What was it, Jeremiah 2? Yeah, Jeremiah 2 and verse 21. Yet I planted thee a noble vine. Yeah, because at one point the whole nation of Israel was seen as nobility. Holy, meaning completely, W-H-O-L-L-Y, not H-O-L-Y. Holy, W-H-O-L-L-Y, meaning completely. A right seed. So at one point all 12 tribes was on point. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? And what you see right here is an example of that degeneracy. Alright? We went from riches to rags. We went from being kings, princes, and princesses. You went from that to being niggas, whores, you know, the B word, so on and so forth. You know, we fell from that state that we were in. You know? And it's saying it's not just the N-dub, you know. Not just her, it's all the tribes. They're all messed up. Alright? All the tribes are jacked up. Alright? Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Which an ox and an ass are two dumb animals. Even they know, alright, their owner, their physical owner, and the ass, which is a donkey, he knows his master's crib, his master's home. You see? But Israel doth not know. Yeah, who is your owner? Alright, for you Jakes out there, your owner is Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. And where is your master's crib? Alright, the land of Israel. Alright, Jerusalem, Palestine. Alright, not Africa. Alright, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. Because even when you tell them, they don't want to consider it. They don't say, hey, well, maybe you're right. Let me actually look into that. Let me research. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. Yeah, like if you take a ladle, you know, and it has that depth to it. You just take that, one scoop of that ladle can fill up a whole bowl. You know, just Google what a ladle is and you'll see what I'm talking about. So Jake is soaked in iniquity, which is sin upon sin. The seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. Yeah, the more hell the Heavenly Father puts on Jake, the more they rebel. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores, which is a metaphor for the curses. Alright? They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. The only way the case in point, like the sore of slavery, the only way that's going to be closed up, all right, and bound is when those that enslaved us for they themselves to be enslaved. See, your country is desolate. It ain't talking about Africa, it's talking about the land of Israel. Look at it, it's a big old desert. Your cities are burnt with fire. Case in point, 70 AD. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. Yeah, the real Israelites are not in that land. You have the gutter rats in that land. And it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. You see? It says, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. That's a dark saying, right? As a besieged city. Let me read that again. The daughters of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Yeah. Let's talk about our women, so called, you know, because anyone can run up in them. They're dealing with Edomites, they're dealing with Ishmaelites, they're dealing with Moabites, you know. This our whole nation is off, all right? Except Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua of hosts have left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Yeah. So, hey, Tawada Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua for the elect. Let's jump from there. Back to Jeremiah 2. In verse 22 now. For though thou wash thee with nitre, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity, which is sin upon sin, is marked before me, saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua power. Alright? It says, let's see. Verse 29. Wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye all have transgressed against me, saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Yeah, Jake is constantly breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. In vain have I smitten your children. Yeah. So we see Jake getting smacked by a cop. And what I mean smacked, I mean by bullets. All right? When you see them getting off by cops, when there's drive-by shootings, when there's, gang violence and someone gets killed, that's the Heavenly Father smiting your children. But why did the Lord say in vain has he smitten, all right, the children? Why? They receive no correction. They're not listening. All right? Even if the Heavenly Father, has them, get jailed, they come out and they don't try to get themselves right. All right? Let's say they get into some type of accident. Guess what? They ain't trying to get themselves right once they get back healthy. So they receive no correction. And even if the Heavenly Father offs the children, the parents don't see that as a sign as, oh, well, maybe I need to fix myself so the Most High don't off me. They don't think like that. Your own sword have devoured your prophets. Yeah, because these same wicked jakes that come up against us, some of them are the same ones that came against the prophets of old, all right, and even killed them. Like a destroying lion. It says, O generation, see the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee. Can a maid is a young woman, forget her ornaments? Yeah. Which a young woman, she always, she's decked out. She got the jewelry on, she got the bracelets, she has the necklaces on, she has the leg ornaments on, so on and so forth, right? Or a bride, her attire. Yeah, what bride is going to go to a wedding without her wedding dress? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. Right. You see? And when you try to remind Jacob, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, they reject it. They reject the word. Okay? It says, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Yeah. So Jake is trimming their ways to seek love. Jake wants to get down with this devil, right? What is your way? That you're in Hebrew Israelite, that you're above the Esau and these other nations, that they're supposed to be your slaves, so on and so forth. But you trim those ways in order to seek love from this devil. You want to be equal to him. Therefore, as thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Yeah. You see? So you became so wicked that you taught Esau a couple things. So what's left for them? Destruction. Ezekiel 9. I'm just going to hit the point. In 4, and Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's the elect. Like what that woman was doing, that's an abomination. All right? And to the others, meaning those that don't have the mark, which is its knowledge, its truth, which exempts you from judgment. All right? Because in the Hebrew, that word there for mark is tawah, which means an exemption from judgment. And to the others, he said in my hearing, meaning he wants to hear when this judgment is brought upon them. Go ye after him through the city and smite, meaning kill. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So that's what the Heavenly Father, all right, is going to do again. All right, bring mass judgment upon Jake and not have pity, all right, upon 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, in this day and age. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. All praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh, Bashim, Oshai, Bashim, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do it even well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the elect of the 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. Barak Akim, and the feasts that listen. Shalom.